Anthropic has just released a new model, Sonnet 4.6, now becomes Sonnet 5. Nothing errors, but your bill quietly raises, and most people won't notice it for a month. Sonnet 5 went live as the new default on Claude's free and pro plans. So if you're running on 4.6, this isn't a no-brainer upgrade, but it isn't a clear trap either. You have to make the call to switch to the new default or stay on the old one. And before you run your own numbers, it's worth looking at what happened when thousands of developers already made that call in public, days before you did. The moment Sonnet 5 went live, developers started running it against real workloads and posting what they found, before most of us even opened a terminal. People online are split, but not evenly. On the plus side, people doing real back-end work say it's fast, cheap per token, and more than one person mentioned it, closing a bug. Opus had been stuck on for days. Early access partners say it finishes tasks older sonnets gave up on and checks its own output without being asked. That part of the pitch is holding up in the wild. The complaints cluster around two things though. First, it argues, not clarifies. People describe it doubling down instead of admitting a mistake. Second, it's chattier than the flat pricing suggests, burning noticeably more tokens per task by several accounts. That eats straight into the savings the pricing was supposed to protect. None of that surprised me though. What did was something I didn't see many people online bringing up. Here's the part that actually got under my skin. Anthropic leaned hard into anti-injection defenses this release, and the model treats anything shaped like injected instructions as hostile, no matter where it actually came from. I run a session start hook, similar to what the Ponytail plugin does, that hands the model its own working instructions on boot. Which, by the way, Ponytail is a really great plugin that you should check. The link is in the description below. Paste an error back into that same session, and Sonnet 5 panics. It flags a system message, announces it's ignoring the instruction, and hard stops. Same thing happens pasting in a transcript from another session to debug it. The tool calls in that transcript read as injected commands, so it throws out the whole conversation instead of doing the one thing I asked. It's not being careful. It's pattern matching on shape, not source, and treating your own tooling as the attacker. That's a tax nobody puts in a changelog. So add it up. Quality. That's genuinely close to Opus on the tasks I throw at it. It reads the situation and picks correctly more often than not. Cost. That creeps toward Opus too, because it's eager to call tools, spawn agents, and reach for every advanced harness feature it has. Same token price, rougher token usage, plus the tax we just covered. Here's the actual read. This isn't a cheaper Opus. It's a couple notches above the old Sonnet, and a couple notches below Opus 4.8, on both the good stuff and the bill. Maybe that's the point. Maybe Anthropic's quietly turning Sonnet into the new Opus. Nobody's confirmed that, but the pricing sure reads that way. That in-between read isn't a guess. It comes from the wild. To see why, you need what's actually underneath the hood. Okay, here's what's actually in this release, the part driving that conclusion. Normally, a same-tier model bump is incremental. A few points on a benchmark. Nothing you'd reorganize a sprint around. This one isn't that. Anthropic built Sonnet 5 as a hybrid reasoning model, and it's bringing reasoning, coding, and agentic tool use performance that used to require a bigger, pricier model at Sonnet-tier price. Outlets covering the launch are already describing it as closing the gap to Opus 4.8, not just edging past 4.6. And Anthropic didn't ship this quietly as an opt-in either. It's now the default model on Claude's free and pro plans. That's the kind of move you make when you trust the model to hold up under millions of new conversations on day one. And apparently, the capability jump isn't the only thing that got better. Two things changed that don't show up in a changelog dip. First, Anthropic reports Sonnet 5 hallucinates less and is less sycophantic than 4.6. And it's better at refusing malicious requests and pushing back on prompt injection. That's Anthropic's own number, not an independent audit, so treat it as a claim worth testing on your own evals, not gospel. Second, there's a new top gear on the effort dial, the setting that controls how hard the model thinks and how many tokens it burns doing it. Sonnet 5 is the first Sonnet-tier model that supports X-High, one level above the old ceiling, for coding and agentic work that genuinely needs the extra depth. So, better quality, a better safety posture, and a harder mode when you need it. Sounds like a clean win, except the model running underneath all of that got rewired to get there. So here's what actually changed. On 4.6, you controlled thinking with a budget tokens flag, set a number. The model thought up to that ceiling and stopped. On Sonnet 5, that flag is gone, set it, and you get a 400 error back. The only thinking mode left is adaptive. The model decides how long to think based on the problem in front of it. Here's the part that bites people. Leaving the thinking parameter out used to mean no thinking at all on 4.6. On Sonnet 5, leaving it out runs adaptive thinking by default. Same code, same API call, completely different behavior. That's not a deprecation warning. That's a silent change in how many tokens every request burns. Now, you think flat pricing means flat cost. Sonnet 5 charges the same rate as 4.6, $3 in, 15 out per million tokens, with an introductory rate of 2 and 10 through August. Here's the part worth slowing down on though. Sonnet 5 ships a new tokenizer, the same one Opus 4.7 got, and for identical input text it produces roughly 30% more tokens on average. So the price per token is flat, but the token count for the same conversation just went up. Stack adaptive thinking, running by default on top of that, plus more tool calls per task, and you get why some developers are pushing back on the cost-neutral framing. Anthropic set that introductory rate specifically to make this transition roughly cost-neutral. The real bill shows up once that introductory rate expires. Here's the part you actually control. Effort, the lever that decides your bill. We already mentioned the new XI tier for the hardest jobs. The rest of the dial is low, medium, high, or max, defaulting to high, same as 4.6. The setting that matters for your bill is medium. Anthropic positions Sonnet 5 at medium, as roughly on par with Sonnet 4.6 at high, which means you can step the dial down a notch after migrating and claw back some of that tokenizer tax without losing quality. Context window is unchanged too, still 1 million tokens on paid plans, still capped at 180k tokens out per response. Which leaves one real question. How do you decide, for your own workload, whether to pull that lever right now? So here's the actual checklist. First, find every budget tokens reference in your code and rip it out. It'll 400 on Sonnet 5 anyway. Second, run your evil set at effort medium before defaulting to high. You might already get 4.6 high-level quality for less. Third, pad your max tokens. Limits tuned for 4.6's leaner tokenizer can truncate equivalent output under Sonnet 5's chattier one. Fourth, if you're streaming reasoning to users, check thinking display. Anthropic's own docs suggest the default flipped from summarized to omitted, though that's not independently confirmed yet, so verify it before you ship. One honest caveat. If your binding constraint is peak accuracy, not cost, some devs still reach for Opus 4.8 over Sonnet 5, even with the gap closing. This isn't a blanket migration. It's a 4-item checklist you run against your own numbers, weighed against everything Sonnet 5 actually gets you. Somewhere between those notches is your real number, not the marketing one. Run the checklist before you migrate. Full notes and sources are in the description. Once we put more real runway on Sonnet 5, I'll come back with the actual benchmark numbers. Subscribe so you don't miss that one.